Dzień dobry, Polska. Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen. I'm back. I know you guys miss me. It's been a long 2024. A lot has happened over in Kristenville. And I'm sure a lot has happened on your end as well. But we are kicking off this podcast again. And it's going to be bigger and better than ever. We're getting really serious with it this time because we have a producer now, which means good news for me. The audio is going to be sounding exponentially better than it was in the previous episode. So super excited about that. And we're going to be talking to a lot of different guests, but we're also having solo episodes because I have a lot to say and I need at least an hour to talk about it. Well, I don't know necessarily an hour, but you know, a pretty decent amount of time. So you guys might be asking, like, what the hell's going on from the past year? You know what, bitch? I'm going to tell you, okay? I'm just going to tell you exactly what's been happening. Even if you don't give a fuck, get off the podcast at this point if you don't care, or skip through. Love you. Okay, let's see. Well, big news. I don't know if you've noticed recently on social media, because most of the time you probably are following me on there. I've gotten sexier. I've gotten significantly sexier than I was in 2023. 2024 is a big year for Kristen looking hot. And I really appreciate that. I had lost officially at this point 30 kilograms. And that's like 65 pounds, I think. Don't quote me on that. Very rough translation. But yeah, so now I'm a skinny queen. Feels pretty good. I'm still super sexy. Stopped dyeing my hair in April. Like, we're gonna get the physical shit out of the way first. And I feel super, super good. Like, overall, it's just awesome. And that was really good. Now you're asking, Kristen, how did you do it? Full disclosure, okay? 3 things kind of happened. Numero uno, I'm on a GLP-1, okay? I have PCOS. Do you know what that stands for? If you don't, look it up. That's kind of how I lost all my weight. Actually, I'll tell you what it's about. And it is P stands for poly, C stands for cystic, O stands for ovaries, and S stands for syndrome. So that means I got shit all happening down there. I had to get it fixed. So I had to get on this medicine to, you know, redo my weight shit. And then I lost a shit ton of weight. And yeah, now I make jokes all the time. I'm like, oh my God, I'm on Ozempic. Everyone's dream. Just kidding. That's not true. Anyway, I'm feeling really good, feeling really pretty. I also started with a dietitian, and that really helps a lot. I eat way more vegetables now. My poops, regular. If you were worried, you shouldn't be, because they are super regular now. And I have taken up many hobbies, including a personal trainer. That was twice a week, but that was like the trenches. I'm just saying, tangent, personal trainer, nicest guy I've ever met in my life. Super nice, super ripped, as all personal trainers are. I love this guy, though, because one time he gave me a bottle of Bimber. If you are Polish, you know what that is. And if you're not, think of it like a Kentucky moonshine. I would say like that would be like the closest translation to what it is. And he gave this to me one day because we're buddies, we're friends. And he had like a 9-year-old son. And so he'd always ask me like questions about like teaching kids in English and shit. Anyway, live, laugh, love you, Adam. You're the bomb. So I did him for a while, like I went to him for a while. My God, Kristen, get your head out of the fucking gutter. So I went to him for a while, and then I started on a new hobby, aka going outside. Believe it or not, if you go outside and you move your body and you just do a whole bunch of the shit that therapists say, you're going to feel really good. So I started doing that. Oh, and I also started rock climbing, but like the inside rock climbing, I've realized recently that like when you become like later in your 20s, you're going to pick up some sort of cringy millennial hobby. And I've accidentally picked up 2 of them. Number 1 is grinding my own coffee beans and having a little like espresso machine in my house. Like that is so annoying. Like I know it's annoying, but dude, the fucking coffee that it makes, oh my God, it's so good. However, I do feel a little Amish. I do feel a little like I'm in the 1830s, like grinding these coffee beans with my manual coffee grinder because this is the best way to get the best flavor. Shut up, Kristen. That's literally fucking annoying. Like, honestly, it is. But I will say, I will say the coffee's really good. So that's my millennial hobby number one. Secondary millennial hobby, bouldering. Okay. Bouldering is basically, think of if you're in Colorado or if you're in some really annoying part of the country in America and you don't have any kids and you live in a city, you're probably rock climbing. And basically bouldering is like just a 10-foot wall of colorful rocks and you just climb up them and then you touch them with both your hands and then you go down. And I do that shit literally twice a week and it's the best time of my life. I'm loving it. So those are my millennial hobbies. I haven't picked up any more. However, I do feel like I'm just like looking my dog is literally like making out with his toy. He's literally licking it and it's grossed me out a little bit. Max. Oh, bitch. Oh my God. I almost forgot to tell you that I got, I tossed a pillow at his butt. No, I tossed a pillow at his head and he's still going on there. As I got a dog and there's actually been some drama with this dog. A lot of drama actually. So this is a dog that is what we thought half Chihuahua, half Shih Tzu. He's about 8 pounds. He's 10 years old and he does not like to walk. He likes to stand outside and lick and sniff stuff. And we adopted him, and I think in April. Yeah, it was in April. And he was just so freaking cute and so good. He's a perfect gentleman. Fun fact about him, he also was on a weight loss journey. He was actually originally weighing, instead of 8 pounds, 16 pounds. And this dog is half Chihuahua and half Shih Tzu, or so we thought. I didn't realize one of the best parts about having an animal is the social situations it puts you in. Our neighbors, if you want to get a Polish woman to like you, who's above the age of like probably 70, you just need to get a little Chihuahua ass looking dog, okay? They are obsessed with him. They are in the hallway and they're like, oh, little piesek, oh, on wygląda na lisek, because he kind of looks like a fox. And they love him. So I recommend getting a dog if you want to befriend your elderly neighbors. However, though, this past Christmas, we had a terrible realization, okay? This whole year, my entire For You page has been little Chihuahua this. I'm like, yeah, the wah, because he looks like a little Chihuahua. So we're at dinner. We have a fucking magnet on our fridge that says Chihuahua lovers for life or something like that in Polish. We are sitting around the local Christmas dinner table and Miłosz's uncle, one of the people we adopted this dog from, is like, oh yeah, he's half miniature pin dog, like the German dog, and then half Shih Tzu. And I look at Miłosz and I'm like, what the fuck? This isn't what we're talking about. Like, this is not our dog. So now we got the Chihuahua wrong. Okay. My entire For You page has been a lie. I mean, I guess I still love Chihuahuas, but not as much as I did like in the past, really. So yeah, I feel like I'm looking at a stranger because this dog is not Chihuahua. I feel as if I have to sleep with one eye open because he's been replaced by a miniature pinscher. I feel like I perceive him so differently now. I thought he was Mexican. Oh my God. And then I did cultural appropriation at Halloween. Because I dressed him up in a sombrero and a poncho because I thought he was a Chihuahua. But no, he's a miniature. I dressed a German dog up in a Chihuahua Halloween costume. So yeah, that was actually probably one of the most cancelable things I think I did this year. It turns out podcasters can't get canceled as easily as other people. So perks for me. So that's been going on. And yeah, nothing else that crazy interesting, but I'm still going to talk the shit off your ear. I made a list of some stuff I do want to cover. So I'm going to pull it up on my phone. Number one, I want to kind of explain to the Polish people what sororities and fraternities are in Greek life, because I'm sure you've seen these in movies. And then I'd like to read you an email that I recently found by one of the head sorority chairs. This was in 2013. So sororities and fraternities, they are kind of like social clubs that you have in colleges. Most of the time you're there and you're just drinking, okay? You're drinking, you're hanging out, and you have some sort of networking connections eventually, but you pay money to them like every month to be in a sorority and a fraternity. Don't do that. Listeners, if you ever decide to go to college in America and you want to join a sorority, don't. Join the Quidditch team like I did. That's way more fun. So I was never in a sorority. I was never in a fraternity. Oh yeah, fraternities are for boys, sororities are for girls. And every year they have a couple of weeks where you have like a boy sorority house, a boy fraternity house and a girl sorority house that they like have like parties and stuff together as like a way to meet and mingle. Okay. And then the hierarchy is like really interesting in like most colleges. So you have like Phi Theta Kappa is like the big bitches. They have a lot of money. And big bitches and not fat, as in they're just like big time bitches and they're all blondes, and you know, the typical sorority culty little TikTok videos that they do. And then you have like more educationally viewed sororities and shit. So this was during one of the weeks where they had like parties with this frat, and it was kind of like the weird shy frat or the weird shy sorority with like one of the cooler frats. Okay. So she wrote an email out during this week, and I'm going to read it to you. And this is actually the kind of energy that I'm trying to channel in 2024. No, scratch that, 2025. Because this year I'm going to try to be more of a bitch. Big bitch Kristen. That's what I want everyone to call me at the end of the year. Be like, wow, she's so unlikable because she's a big bitch. It's not actually true. But I would like to try to channel a tiny bit of that energy. And I think that might be a good idea for me. So let me read you this email now that I've talked about it so much. I'm going to read it in a theatric voice too. Tie yourself down to whatever chair you're sitting in. By the way, this was sent to like the entire sorority because this email is going to be a rough fucking ride. I do not give a flying fuck, and Sigma Nu does not give a flying fuck about how much you fucking love to talk to your sisters. You have 361 days out of the fucking year to talk to your sisters. And this week, I repeat, this week is not one of them. This week is about fostering relationships in the Greek community. And it's not fucking possible if you're just going to stand around and talk to each other and not match up. Newsflash, you stupid cocks. Frats don't like boring sororities. Oh, wait. Double fucking newsflash. Sigma Nu is not going to want to hang out with us if we all fucking suck. Which, by the way, in case you're an idiot and you need it spelled out for you, we fucking suck so far. This also applies to you little shits that have openly talked about post-gaming at different frat brothers in front of Sigma Nu. For context, if during this week of like these parties that the sorority and fraternity have when they're together, you're not really supposed to like talk about other sororities and stuff. And then, are you people fucking R-word? Not saying that. That's not a rhetorical question. I literally want you to email me back telling me if you're mentally slow so I can make sure that you don't go anymore to nighttime events. Why the fuck do you do this to them in front of them? First of all, you shouldn't be posting about gaming at other frats. Post-gaming. Post-gaming, if you're wondering what that means drinking with other frats after a party. Big no-no. I don't give a fuck if your boyfriend's in this other frat or if your brother's in it or if your entire fucking family's in it. You do not go. You do not. And you especially do not convince other girls to leave with you. Double bad. Double bad. But, oh, sorority queen, whose name isn't mentioned, you say in a whiny little bitch voice to hear the computer screen as you read this email, I've been cheering on our teams all... Okay, that's not really that interesting. Anyway, so this was just an email that really, really resonated with me to be a big bitch. I wanted to read it to you. I think I should start writing more in all caps, using periods, and being a little bit more straightforward to people. I have my producer here. I want to hear what he thinks of this story. And have you ever had any experiences with any frats?
I've not, because I didn't study in the U.S.
Oh.
You know this?
Yes, I know. I just always forget. Kavya went to high school in America, which is considerably more boring than college. But are you familiar with the Greek life?
I am familiar with Greek life. It was I went to a college prep school.
Oh.
So prepping you for college and like choosing your right college was a big thing. So there were all these like if you're interested in Greek life, you need to know about the Greek life at your school.
Oh, were they trying to push like a certain frat? Like Kappa,
No,
Kappa
they were just
Nu.
like,
That's
it
where
was
it's
like
at.
it was like a criteria that they would give us in like the decision making process. Like, do you care about Greek life or not? I was like, do you want to study this field or this field? And do you care about Greek life? And there were schools with like a built out Greek life and schools that didn't. And that's like a part of the decision making process for kids in the US.
It's true.
When choosing a college.
Do you know it's like $300 a month? 2016, it was $300 a month to go to a sorority.
That's crazy.
You know,
but they pay it, you get the free parties, right?
Yeah.
Do they still like collect money for parties?
Well, you probably have to pay a cover. I don't remember actually. I never paid for parties when I went, but I was a girl.
Yeah, you're a girl. That's also different.
And also, I would not hang out with sororities.
Did you?
It was 2016. I was wearing a choker. I was listening to Halsey and the Chainsmokers, getting ready in a dorm room that I wasn't paying for as well.
That was 2016.
That was 2016.
Jesus.
Freshman year of college. And this was when the puppy filter was on Snapchat. And I don't know why Americans are still using Snapchat to this day. It's a very cringy thing in Europe. I'm serious. But I would wear a choker, okay? Winged eyeliner. Actually, the exact same as I probably do now because I have not changed my makeup style many moons, okay? I would have a striped black see-through sheer shirt, black bralette, okay? Tightest skinny jeans you can imagine, black belt, okay? And then little like chunky Chelsea boots. And I would show up to the frat and we'd listen to fucking Little Yachty, okay? And I would drink UV Blue. I don't know if you know what that is. It's a really disgusting alcohol. And I was like 19 when I did this. So it was like 2017.
Yeah, that's like my senior year of high school as well. It's a bit an overlap there. I mean, I did similar things.
You
Listened
did?
to Suicide
Did you
Boys.
wear a choker?
I did not wear a choker.
Oh, I was a lace choker too.
Oh,
And-
unironically you wore that?
No, unironically. Now I ironically wear chokers. Back then, it was the style. I had like different like ones. I had one with like 3 different like lace on it, and then I had other ones with like just like lace overall. And you know, they were from H&M, so they were like, you know, really green, and they would leave little marks of green on my neck.
You'd sneeze and they'd break.
Yeah, and and it was really a good. It was a good time. It was a good time to be in college. But as soon as I found out, well, I don't know. I don't really have a sorority personality, believe it or not. I'm quite talkative, but I think maybe I was a little too much and or weird for them, which is okay. That's why I joined the Quidditch team, which is actually. Do you guys know Quidditch? Polish people, you think?
It probably has a dumb translated name in Polish. It's the sport they play in Harry Potter.
Can you Google what it is? So Quidditch is a sport that I actively played in college, now named quad ball because J.K. Rowling is transphobic and kind of just an asshole. And I did it for an entire year when I was at Ball State, and I fucking loved it. You need my Wi-Fi password?
I do. I forgot I'm using my phone to record.
Okay, wait. Let's see. I'm going to Google it real quick. And then I'll pronounce it for you guys. Quidditch. Pol school. Kyle, this is your native language. Come on.
I didn't read Harry Potter in Polish.
Oh, yes, of course. The translation of Quidditch to Polish is Quidditcha
Oh, that's not too bad.
with an A at the end of it. Quidd. Yep. So I was a beater, which is kind of meaning like I was defense, okay? And I went to play in like Austin, Texas, and everybody was like really cool. I thought everybody on the team was like super, super cool, and they're all kind of nerdy. And if you thought frat parties were horny, no, the weird Quidditch people, man. Horn Station. One time I had a Jersey Shore themed party when I was in college. And I had everybody come over, and a guy left my house and he was drunk and he got a DUI. I just had to tell you that. But he was on the Quidditch team. That's how I linked that. So yeah, found that email. That's the energy that I'm trying to channel for 2025. No nicotine, another energy that I'm trying to channel for 2025. Speaking of horny movies are so back, and I really appreciate that in 2025. That's something that we're bringing to the table. I say this because Nosferatu Nosferatu just came out, the movie by the vampire, and he's 1926, the original one. New one, 2025. However, you think I'm going to be at the theater seeing this movie? Fuck no. Nosferatu, that's too scary for me. The 2 stands for too scary. And I'm not going to go see it, but I've seen a lot of TikTok edits, and apparently it's a really horny movie. Somebody needs to report back and tell me, and apparently his prosthetic penis is also kind of scary. So, some people might be into that, though, but not for me. Pass. Monster penis, not for me. Secondary horny movie that I also would like to see is Baby Girl. Baby Girl is with Nicole Kidman, powerful CEO, and then like an intern guy, and he's like probably like 27 or something, I'm guessing. And he is like her dom somehow, and he makes her drink milk. Not like breast milk, but just like a glass of milk. And I'm not really sure about a lot of this either, but apparently it's a really good movie. You should go watch it. I'm gonna go see it. Apparently everybody's kitties beat me out in the theater because it's such a horny movie. So we'll see. I'll report back. Anyway, speaking of kitties, bushes are in. It's like it's 1980 again. Okay, my entire For You page is bush content, and it's crazy. And listen, I'm not against bushes, and I'm not pro bush, but I'm just saying I've never seen it trending before. So I was like, interesting. Let's see how that goes. So I'll report back if I like it. Anyway, TMI, probably not. Moving on. Oh, yeah. I made a list of things that Polish people should have in Poland because I think this would be really important to bring like American culture over to Poland just for my own benefit. Because this summer I went to Florida. Florida, the Białystok of Poland, okay? No. Florida, the Białystok of America, all right? Super trashy. I was loving it. Love Florida. I've seen all the news articles like Florida Man and stuff. And I was very excited about this. When I was in Florida, I stumbled upon this bar, and it's called like Wild Bar or something. And it was line dancing night at the Wild Bar, okay? And I've seen the movie for Footloose. Like, I know how to line dance in like my head, Cotton Eye Joe. If you guys haven't heard of that, look it fucking up, okay? And it's basically a bunch of people, like probably like 20 people. No, not 20 people. Probably like 50 people getting together, and they're playing all of these like mixes and mashes of music, like modern pop music, and they're line dancing. They're line dancing this whole entire thing. And every different song, there's like a different line dance that you have to like figure out and know. And the way that people get good at line dancing in America is that they go on YouTube, okay, and they type in Shiver Shawn Mendes, okay, and then they just watch like the most popular YouTube video, and then they go and they do line dancing in public with that one like move that they memorized. But bitch, listen, I couldn't even get on the dance floor doing this line dancing shit. It was fucking crazy because dude, these were professionals. I don't care if they're 20-something-year-old college kids or whatever. These people, they knew every single sequence and every single song for like probably an hour and a half. All I did was just kind of stand there watching, amazing it. And then there's like, probably like the more like popular ones. And then there's like guys who would dance with the girls. And it was so fucking cool to see. And I think we should start a line dancing culture in Poland. Really. It was so fucking fun, 1980s are back, like I said. Bring back line dancing. I don't know when the original Footloose was. Maybe that was 1980s, maybe 1990s. I literally have no idea. But I also think Poland should have alligators. Okay. If you want me to expand more on that, I will not. Think about that for yourself. And also, now I'm going to talk about things that I'm annoyed about. Number one, American men in Poland. Today I got so triggered on my TikTok. I had to set it down for a second. I hope to God that this guy was trying to fucking rage bait me because I was about to punch him through the screen. Robert, with your Polish girlfriend. This man, did you watch the TikTok video I sent you?
I did.
Okay, yeah, so he's seen it. I sent this in the group chat. That's how he must have known I was pissed. This man drives a red BMW. Was that the car?
I think so, yeah.
Red BMW. And he said, get ready with me to go grocery shopping. We're like, okay, what up, Robert? Let's see what's happening. Let's see what you do. He goes to his underground parking garage. That's not annoying in itself, but the fact that he has a red BMW makes it annoying for me. And he's like, I love that going to the grocery store by car only is a 1 minute drive, because in Colorado it would have taken at least 20. He shows it on his Google Maps. Dude, do you know how many minutes of a walk it was be for him to get from his apartment complex to the Biedronka? 3 minute walk. 3 minute walk. And this man chose to drive his BMW. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Like, seriously? We live in Warsaw, notoriously one of the best walkable, nice cities ever to exist. From 0 to 2024, and also before then, probably as well. I don't know if Alexandria was... No, that was... Alexandria, was that pre the year of 0? Or after? It was much after. What cities do we know that are pre-0?
Rome?
Rome was pre-0?
Yeah.
Okay. I went to high school in the middle of America, guys. Do not judge my geography. It's showing. Not even geography. What would this be? City knowledge, historical knowledge, okay? We are... Is this annoying listening to me?
No, it's great. Go ahead.
So, Warsaw is a more walkable city probably than Rome from all the years that they've been around. And apparently a long time from what I've heard. And it's a walkable city, okay? People walk. They take the public transport. I could get anywhere within probably 40 minutes, or I could probably walk somewhere. And this man chooses to drive 3 minutes, or drive 1 minute instead of walking 3 minutes. At one point, though, I feel like maybe he was just rage baiting it. Because also, so then I fucking click on this guy's profile. Camille, he wants to be the next president of the United States, and
I saw that. That was insane.
He's running for president of the United States.
He's not running. He wants to run.
He wants to run for president of the United States, and he can't fucking walk to the supermarket. And I'm sure his is like, oh, well, I have so many groceries. I need to put them in my car and then drive over here. Dude, he showed his haul of groceries. It was literally like a bag or two. I would say 2 bags. Dude, if you want to run for president of the United States, you need to be able to carry more than 2 grocery shopping bags more than 3 minutes. Like, honestly, that's embarrassing. And you know what, Robert? I won't be voting for you if you ever get elected president. I will still choose whoever another person be, besides a couple probably, and I would not vote for you. So that really pissed me off. And I think, Camille, you know the term passport bros?
Yes.
Yeah, so I feel like he's a passport bro. Well, actually, can you fully explain to me what passport bro means? Because is this where you...
Is that not just a dude who goes to, like, Vietnam or Bangkok?
Or Poland.
Or Poland, I guess. Are you a passport bro?
No, not on purpose. Not on purpose. I didn't come here with the sole intention of people thinking that I'm interesting because I'm Polish. No, because I'm American. I'm a passport brat, if anything.
You come to Poland and you get yourself a Polish husband.
I was on the lookout too. Yeah. I was like, you know what? I want that European citizenship. And also, somebody will marry me for my American citizenship. Yeah, that didn't happen. We be living here now. So if anything, me was just the passport bro. Because he married me. Yeah. So he really pissed me off for real. That made me mad. And I think I'm going to start hate watching him. I don't know if it makes me a bad person or not, but I think I'm going to do that. Other news is that I have a couple other New Year's resolutions for the year. Number 1 is climbing. I want to be better at climbing. I go with people who are significantly better than me, and they really, really, really are just fucking rad. And I gotta level up to them, because one thing about me, I can't be in last place. I need to at least be in the middle, okay? So I need to get better at climbing. And I'd also like to do a pull-up this year. Like, genuinely, though, I feel like I could do a pull-up. I do push-ups. I can do at least 10 push-ups. And do you guys know the U.S. military requirements of getting to the U.S. Marines as a woman? 1 push-up. No, 1 pull-up. Isn't that stupid? Like, one pull-up will let you be a Marine in the physical requirement. Oh, and then run like a 8-minute mile. Okay. And I can run that in my sleep. Probably. Last time I checked high school, 2014, it was 7:30, you know? Like, that was like, okay. But if you can't do a pull-up, you have to do like 50 push-ups or something. But like literally one pull-up would be easier. And I think for me, my physical fitness, I want to be able to enlist as a U.S. Marine. Would I ever join the U.S. Army? No. But I like to do things and I like to be good at things. And I think I should try doing a pull-up. Another thing I want to mention, have you heard of Cassandra Bowman on TikTok? Cassandra Bowman is this dude who prank calls people. And as it is the 1980s, bring back prank calling, if you will. I think everybody should prank call somebody. Maybe we could prank call someone tonight.
Oh, we should. Maybe not tonight, but in general, I think that's a fun idea.
I think we should do prank calls.
We should get the audience to send us people to prank call.
Ooh, yeah, that's good. So guys, if you would like, please send us some numbers and we can prank call them. This girl or this guy, he's like, "Hi, can I speak to your manager? Is this this restaurant? Your waiter up front called me a fatty and then threw something at me." And then, or she'll call like a mom of somebody, because like their kids will like send their mom's number in and be like, Alexandra, she was caught fornicating with the animals, making out with the sheep, and in the agriculture section, and we're going to be revoking her scholarship. Or saying that he also called a fraternity and was like telling them like these insane like pledging allegations that like he supposedly and she was like so basically he was calling this fraternity and was acting as if he was a college person, being like, these are the allegations, and it's like, yeah, you made them stay in a jail room or like a room all night with a dead dolphin carcass or something. And then the guy on the other line's like, ma'am, I assure you that did not happen. I know that these other allegations that we have, like, they are not anything like that. And they're like, really? Did you not hump all of them or shit like that? And he's like, no, I didn't do that. So they're really funny. Or he'll call somebody who's scared of snakes and be like, so we released 150 cobras in your neighborhood and we found out you were allergic to snakes. Sorry. And it's really funny. So I recommend that. So I don't know who I would prank call. Who would be a good person to prank call?
I don't know from our circle, but I like the idea of having the audience be like, hey, prank call my boyfriend and give him a pregnancy scare or something.
Oh, that'll be good. Yeah. I think you might have to help a little bit because I think my accent.
Prank calls can be in English or Polish. I'll do the Polish voice.
Yeah. If you, though, are American and you want me to prank call somebody, let me know. All right. So moving on, I wanted to tell you about the big restaurants that I like in Warsaw. There's recently been this trend going around in Poland, and it's small plate syndrome, okay? And this is where you go to a restaurant, and it's all small plates, and you can share it. I think it's a very cliche, maybe like really trendy thing that's happening right now, but I am obsessed with it. You know, if I'm going to a restaurant, I want to try all the different foods, okay? So I'll tell you some small plate places in Warsaw that I really like and I recommend to you. Numero uno, Bula. Bula. Bula, 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 bula. It's in Ochota. It's amazing. Small plates. And they are really freaking good. It's like Asian-inspired food. And then secondly, Babenda. Listen, I'm a basic bitch. I once waited in line for an hour and a half at Babenda and all my friends judged me for it, but it was fucking so good. Oh my god, it's so good. I love Babenda. And it's, you know, these vegetarian dishes. And oh my god, they're so good. Starting that engine for real with that. And then also Yoel. It's like an Israeli small plate place. Also very close to Babenda. And I've been eating these places up. Like, I just think about them all the time. They're delicious. Big fans of it. And yeah, other news it is my birthday in a couple of days as we're recording this.
I think we uploaded on your birthday.
We're going to be uploading this on our birthday with our rebrand, okay? And I'm excited to start telling you more stories, telling you more what's happening in my life, observations. Camille's going to be on here a lot more as well. We're going to maybe have like a Camille Kristen episode where we just kind of yip the yap. And we have a couple of really, really cool guests coming on. I'll be turning 27 years old, and 26 was a sexy year for me, but 27 is going to be even better. I made a vision board. I can tell you what's on it. There's a pink house because my house is pink and it's really cute. And there is me traveling to Morocco on it. There's me going to the Indianapolis 500 because I will be attending this year. I cannot wait. That's going to be very fun. If you guys don't know anything about the Indianapolis 500, it's basically this biggest racing spectacle in the world. And it's held in Indiana, my hometown, not hometown, my home state, every year. And the race cars go round, 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 but it's really big and really fun and really American. And we can do an entire episode on that experience. That's just going to be crazy train. But I look forward to seeing you guys some more. And please follow our podcast, Nevium. All right. Nevium podcast on Instagram. TikTok, just Kristen Tucci for now. We'll see what happens. And it was great catching up. Love ya.